Well, it's looking more and more likely like we may already be in an economic recession. Every indicator that I can see is pointing to a slowdown of our economy, which means technically the board that determines economic recessions will soon tell us we're in an economic recession and we're likely to see more weakness in the stock market. But the question on everybody's mind is, how is the real estate market going to hold up? It's done incredibly well while cryptos and stocks and bonds have all been punished in 2022. Real estate is up, depending on which index you look at, over 20%. And the real estate market, and what might surprise you, tends to do very well in recessions. And if you think about this for a moment, it really does make sense. When we enter an economic recession, as you'll see in the slide, interest rates tend to come down. That's because investors in Wall Street sell stocks. They move money over to bonds, which fund mortgage-backed securities, and interest rates come down. As interest rates go down, home affordability goes up, and those left with the jobs come out of the rental market into the buyer market and buoy home prices. So as you can see, the recessions, the 6 recessions going back to 1972 have led to lower interest rates, and many people would assume lower home values. But take a look at the next slide. Housing stays insanely strong through recessions. Looking back over the last 9 recessions, as shown here by the S&P Case-Shiller U.S. National House Price Index, housing prices have moved sideways to higher through 8 of the last 9 recessions. The only outlier, the Great Recession. And of course, that was because there was a massive buildup in housing debt that was built on a house of cards and poorly underwritten mortgage loans. When those loans imploded and people didn't perform on their mortgages, that was kind of the toilet bowl, if you will, the flushing of home values lower and lower and lower. But I can tell you today, this is a very different environment. Loans are carefully underwritten. People have 3 times the amount of equity today, approximately 3 times, as we did in 2007. And home values are likely to stay very stable, if not go higher through the next recession. If you have more questions about specific information around your situation, the time you plan to be in the home, buying, selling, refinancing, call me, email me, direct message me. I'd absolutely love to hear from you.